Alright, good. Because my name's 21 the Bearded Wonder, and I'm going to be your shoutcaster for tonight. Now, first we're going to start off, we have all these blue players in spawn, we have all the red players outside. That's how it usually goes. We have about 30 seconds to kill while all these players just get ready. We're going to have the medics building Ubers, the engineers building stuff, the standard thing. We're going to see the team rosters right now. We have Mason on the blue, along with Gaggly Rogers, Husker Dew, Radium Moins, V12, and Fux. Of course, more people are joining, so this could change. We have Rebu in the red, one after 909, I believe that's 910. Veradas, Jayers, Shatterstack Y, Moister, VG Ranger, and Professional Monopoly. Now, anyway, we have 10 seconds left for these gates to open up. There you go, 10 seconds. Gonna see if red team has built any sentries or anything, set anything up. Not seeing much going on here. And we have the gates opening. The blue sniper just kind of spamming right at the beginning. Gonna see all these players stream out the doors. All these people, looks like they're gonna be going up on the cliffs maybe. That's gonna be V12. It's gonna be going in and taking down the spy Veradas right away, taking out that Sam. We're gonna see if he can do any nonsense right here. It looks like Mason taking down the engineer Moister right away. V12, meanwhile, picking up a kill on VG Rangers, and now going to be helping his team capture the cart. Meanwhile, Rebu and the medic, Jayers for the red team, getting covered in the Girardi, getting pushed a little too far forward, just hanging out by that cart, and they have to retreat here. The question is, will they be able to? No, it looks like they're going to be trapped here. Pincer maneuver as all these blue players jumping on them from the cliffs. Just the demo man left. Demo versus demo. The freaking Islander comes out, but no, he ends up scaring Shatterstack, or Rebu that is, right into the spy Mason there. Meanwhile, we do have some blue players on the cart. That's going to be Fux, the Pyro, and the Soldier. It's hard to read your names when you're all dancing around like crazy mongoose. And we're going to see if red team can put up another solid defense, see if they have any building on the roof or anything going on. We do have the sniper Typhon going to be hanging out by the B point. See if we can get some cranial shots going down. Meanwhile, Rebu connecting with the medic. Nice! Lock and load right into Mason right there. And we just have the spam being traded back and forth. Blue team getting a nice capture. That's going to be Gaggy Rogers and Radon Moons and some other people. Meanwhile, nice jump in Rybreski Dew, going to be Husker Dew, going to be taking down Jayers, the red medic. Meanwhile, Mason already getting a stab on Priff. With VI2 going to be running on the stairs. He's wrecking house. It looks like he just picked up one or two kills there. Meanwhile, the cart going to be pushed. The blue team popping the Uber. The red Pyro going in, doing some nice reflecting, keeping them very far away. Not able to do much with that Uber thanks to that Pyro. Why are there two Mason Audis? I have no idea. Meanwhile, we do a V12 trying to go in the backfield. We have Poof going to be coming out for the red team. He's going to be trying to snipe from point blank range. Not going to happen in V12 coming up behind him. Can he defend himself? I don't think so. He throws the Girardi, misses. Somehow still alive. All these red players trying to gang up on him, but he's so fast on his little scout legs. It looks like he might escape. No, Verada is going to be chasing him down. And meanwhile, we have the sentry and all the blue players hanging out by the cart. Finally getting captured. There we go. That's point number 2 for the blue team. This red power going to be trapped right here. The door is shutting on him. Going to be run past the demo man. Can he get the health pack? Yes, he can. Question is, will he be able to reflect? Yes, nice reflex from him. And the soldier jumping on. Whoa! Nice reflect right into his big toe. Husky Dew going to be running for his life. Now on fire. Going to get that nice health pack though. But the pyro's chasing. What is he going to do? Nice reflect yet again, letting on fire. And now he's going to be taken down by Masonati 1, unfortunately. We're going to be jumping back up here. We have all these red players bunched up. The blue demo man coming in, spamming. Somehow the medic and the demo man both alive. It's going to be new Pope Bidoff and Typhoon. Now this sniper getting really aggressive. It looks like he wants to chase down the scout with that bushwhacker. He's going to run into him right here. Does he have the Girardi out? No. And it doesn't matter. Moister taking down the scout and return. Meanwhile, the red team just trying to sticky up the cart. That's going to be Typhoon behind enemy lines. Fubar taking him down there. And let's see if red and blue clash right here. Blue team popping the Uber on the heavy weapons guy, but he's so slow. The Uber's going to run out by the time they get around this corner. Red team, do they have an Uber ready in return? I do not think so. As Pope Bidoff going down to the stickies. Red team and blue team just exchanging a lot of kills here. We have the soldier jumping, going down. Does not quite get the market gardener. Now going to have to be running away with his life. Somehow professional Monopoly, somehow alive. We do have the cart slowly creeping around the corner. The blue team now abandoning it, opting to go for some flanking maneuvers or something. We have V12 hanging out in the map room, but he's not going to be able to do anything by himself, and red team might have the sentry up. We do have Beat-Off back here playing the medic with his team, keeping all those power classes healed up. Very important as the red team keeping these demo men alive. They need him for the card. The medic takes a nice pipe right into his back end. Unfortunately, that cape did keep him alive, so the red team have to deal with him as he's going to be building up his Uber right now. And we're going to be jumping around the cameras. Going to see if we can find, what's-his-face, Mr. Beat-Off, as he does have a very important role on this blue team with that Uber charge. And the scene moving into the map room with his soldier buddy. It looks like they want to be jumping down right now. Do not want to give away the element of surprise. Look out, there's a spy coming in behind him. Getting 2 low butter knife stabs. Fuchs going to be popping the Uber now, moving in with a soldier. And he's getting stuck in the window. He's not dropping down. There we go. Finally reconnecting. But the Pyro going to be air blasting both of them in the corner. Can the red team kill him off right here? Looks like that's what they're going to be trying to do. The medic somehow still alive, picking up that small health back. Red team just unable to get the kills right now. And there we go. Finally, Fuchs goes down to Moister with a double kill, actually, as he picks up decent luck there. And we're going to see Maisonati, going to see what he's doing, his little sneaky business. He's playing the spy as usual. Going to see, whoop, decloaks, and can he do any nonsense? This is his time to shine as he goes in. Does a nice little diggy-doo jump. Misses the stab on the demo man. He's going to be jumping away from the stickies, though. And no! Jager's going to be taken down with that scatter gun. And we're going to be jumping around the camera a little bit. We're going to find all these people who I keep on trying to spectate dying constantly. So that's not going to do. Let's see if we can find a living player for once. We're going to be jumping on the Fubar cam. He's going to be playing scout for this blue team. Running around with the Milkman kit, I believe. Going to be using that nice stop. Oh my god. To damage these players from a decent range for a scout, but taken down there by Jayers. That scattergun too powerful. A decent luck going to be up here on the blue heavy weapons guy. He could go for some kind of ambush on the other red players. It looks like he's just going to be spamming them out with that minigun from a distance, though. And now his head just gets taken off by... Meanwhile, Private Senior, lots of... Pirate, wow. I cannot even talk today. Going to be jumped down with that grenade launcher, doing some damage, but charges right into the minigun of Typhoon. Typhoon taking him down with that fancy pantry right there. Actually picking up a double kill. We're going to see what Gaggy Rogers does, jumping around with that direct hit. He's going to be... Nope, somebody here took that health pack, so he's going to have to find a medic before he can push in. You can hear the medic calling. It looks like going to be sniping down V12 there. The medic on the blue team popping the Uber. Red team popping one in return. Verita's going to be air blasting these fools around. He's just too cool for school right now. Going to be air blasting all those stickies, just jumping, lighting everyone on fire, and it looks like that engagement now has come to an end. He does get a nice reflect from that soldier, though. We're going to stay on his camera for a little bit. It looks like he's just going to be reflecting the sticky there. Getting pressured by the shotgun, though, and he doesn't want any of that. He cannot reflect bullets. But he's going to be joining up with the other red pirate. They're going to be spamming the flares, chasing back these blue players. Meanwhile, somehow, they're capturing the cart right now. I need to jump through a wall real quick. The blue team's on the cart. Where's the red team? Not going to happen. Brandon Moons and Twitch Masonati somehow pushing the cart without anybody in red team noticing. All right, now the teams are flipping, flopping like fish in a dairy cart. We're going to see how this goes. And we're going to be watching the PR cam right out of the start. He's going to be rocking that black box and who knows what else. Now, it looks like we do have some sneakery going on as we have the blue engineer building in spawn. But for luck of the red team, it's only going to be dispenser. So, you know, just a little bit of nice heals and funds. Metal for everyone. And we're going to be just... you know, chilling around the camera. Red engineer does have a setup, builds it right by that metal so he can get it up all nice and quick. That's going to be Husker Du. It looks like the gates are about to open. Now we do have all the gates opening right away. Going to see PR sitting on the cliffs, not paying attention to that blue Uber as they're too far away to even be a bother for him. Looks like he wants to protect what is possibly the main goal in usual Badlands play, which is that cliff area. Now it looks like he's going to be hanging around the cave. Blue team just kind of spawn trapped at the moment. Not very good for them. And we're just going to see if they can make some kind of solid comeback right here. Just pushing through that invisible wall that is the red team. Looks like they're going to be trying to do with that heavy weapons guy and medic. The pyro jumping in for ambush. Not going to happen though. Is Masonati going to get the stab with the assist of Masonati onto Typhon? Now PR really does not like dispensers as he's just hammering away on it. And the engineer's very pissed off now. The engineer's coming out. He's going to try to kill PR right here. PR, will he live? Will he die? He does take a rocket to himself a little bit right there. Engineer doing some good damage on him, but he's going to get away. Meanwhile, the cart being pushed. PR is going to have to go back and grab some ammo. All these blue players on the cart. Now that engineer's going to be Reboot. He was very pissed off that that soldier was shooting his dispenser, and he's going to come back with a vengeance, rocking that regular shotgun. Going to see what he can be doing up here on the cliffs. He's running, walks right into a level 3 sentry. Engineer and engineer violence as Husker Du going to be taking him down there. We're going to see Shatterstack going to be watching what he's doing on the blue team right here. As he decides to accidentally fall off of something. Let's just keep it at that. Meanwhile, we have 2 or 3 blue players in the tunnel just pushing that cart. Now it looks like Shatterstack playing the spy has gotten pointed out by the medic. All these players chasing him, but he does some nice jukes and is going to escape with his life there. Meanwhile, Husker Du with his level 3 setup still holding strong, but the blue cart getting pushed almost to the end of the tunnel. He might want to reconsider his sentry placement as the cliffs do not seem to be important for this blue team at all. The pyro lighting him up a little bit there, but he did have the medic love. And it looks like he's finally taking down the pyro and medic going up. The medic walks in front of the sentry. The Uber runs out, and he does get destroyed. But in the meantime, the blue team is getting the car pushed. They do have some decent high ground. That sentry's still there, but it don't even matter as we do have Veratas, sorry, going to be pushing the cart. The scout going to help. All these red players respawning, though, and jumping in. Just the massive reinforcements from this red team holding it out. Meanwhile, the sentry and all that is still set up for the red team, so we'll see if the engineer can get back to his setup. I'm sorry for butchering your name. That's what I do to everyone. If you want, I can just go to everybody's name, but that would be very annoying. And we have blue team trying to push the medic, ditching his demo man. What are you doing? He's playing Ring Around the Rosie, and he is taken down by Masonati. Now we do have some nice spam exchange. This pyro, just VG Ranger, amazing with those reflects. Gonna be taking out the extinguisher, going in, tries to kill this soldier, but it's not gonna be able to happen. And meanwhile, Masonati gonna be sapping all that dispensers. Jayer's helping him taking that stuff down. The red soldier bombing in, doesn't matter as the demo man did burn to death before he could land that nice air bomb, but it was still a very good attempt. We do have the blue soldier trying to mark a Gardner in return. Just going to be watching this crazy back and forth action going on right here. Red Shatter Shack's going to be launched up into the air, taking a good amount of fall damage, but he is going to get that medic love. Meanwhile, nobody paying attention to the cart. The red team has a nice little corner set up here. They're just devoted to not letting this blue team push it. Meanwhile, the dumb man jumping in is going to be trapped on the rock, taking a lot of damage, and taken down by Veratas. Moister going to be taken down the sentry gun by Masonati. Only 30 seconds left for this blue team. Can they get it together? Can they push Scout? The soldier drone down. Another soldier combining with him to take down the heavy weapons guy. And it looks like the blue medic and soldier swarm might be just what they need. You can see the blue team getting a lot more frags right now. But kills fun with a nice headshot into Reibu. Meanwhile, we have all these players around the corner from each other. This is going to be a huge engagement. Just rockets flying back and forth. They're jumping from Fubar there, going to be doing a good amount of damage. Taken out, though, unfortunately, by that scattergun. Jayer's getting a double right there. Meanwhile, the red medic going to be taken down. The blue medic popped Uber from that roof. The soldier kind of going on a rampage, getting what kills he can. Going to be taking down the mini now. And just doing a very good job. The second blue Uber coming around the corner. The pyro going to be using it to take down that mini sentry. The engineer still gets away, though, running for his life. But no, he's going to be cut off by the pyro. The pyro just completely ignoring the sentry for now, trying to take out the engineer. The question is the medic dead? No, the medic escaped with his life. Engineer somehow still alive. Takes down for VG Ranger. But will he get to a health pack in time? Yep, he will. Meanwhile, blue team going to be pushing that cart around the corner onto the B thing. But no, all these red spawners came out while I was watching the engineer and put a very successful defense. Kills Fun with a nice snapshot headshot on a Jayers there. Looks like he's playing the aggressive sniper. He could have the skill to pull it off, but that will be tested. Meanwhile, Senior Lotto is going to be taking out some blue engineer buildings. Now we're seeing this Pyro Cannonbody going to be doing some nice reflects. Somehow all the pyros on this server are just utterly amazing. I do not understand. Meanwhile, we have these soldiers exchanging rockets. And Mason Naughty getting a double stab there. Double kill. Backstabs all day, every day. Going to be jumping on the Typhon can. Watching his soldiers shatter stack with a nice airstrike to take down Kills Fun there with those rockets. He doesn't want to push too far forward as the rest of his team is all the way back there trying to push the cart. Meanwhile, Husky Doo and Fubar are probably behind enemy lines and just getting some kills. Looks like Typhoon just charging that Uber, pocketing this, but he's getting attacked by a red medic. Medic on medic action. The medic takes out the Super Saw. The soldier coming in to assist, and Shatterstack going to be taking down Fuchs there, saving his own medic's life. That medic, Typhon, getting knocked down to very low health. It looks like he's finally confident to push out. He does have his insurance safety card on him, so he's going to be just fine. Typhon going to be... I mean, Shatterstack's going to be taking him out, but the Spy comes in, somehow misses the stab. That was ridiculous. That could have been the end of that. Meanwhile, we have Typhon moving in. Does he want to pop this Uber? No, I do not think so. Not yet. They're waiting for the map room or something to open up. Not quite sure. Looks like the soldier communicating with his medic. Going in, takes on Husker Doo right there. Getting attacked by the sentry. Now covered in the Drawdy. Now they have to pop. They're going to be able to do it successfully. And it looks like the soldier's just going to jump up there and try to get some spawn camping or nonsense going down. Meanwhile, the entire red team going to be going out the completely opposite spawn door. So now they're going to be trapping these blue players kind of in that corner. And the medic taking some spam. He's going to be all right, though. And this is just a very awkward across the ravine duel going on. Just spam back and forth. Now the demo man throwing up stickies. Does he detonate in time? No. Typhoon somehow alive. The red soldier coming to spawn. PR going to be going in. But the overheal from the blue soldier just too powerful for him to take. Meanwhile, it looks like we have somebody trying to poke from the map room. That's going to be Moisture. The Islander comes out, and they both end up blowing each other up. Meanwhile, Fubar going to be doing a nice jump and lands right in front of Decent Luck, who had managed to get a double kill somehow. That's amazing luck if you ask me. Now, we do have the blue spy kind of jump in. That's going to be Decent Luck's again, I believe. But Gaggy Rogers is going to be taking him down. No problem with that big Russian minigun of his. Meanwhile, blue Uber has been popped. They managed to stay alive long enough to build it. Now they're going to be trying to use it to get on a killing spree. Going to be going on a rampage. Kill-tacular. And it looks like they might end up going down here. The Drawdy going out. The medic gone. But the soldier and the other player is going to be able to escape with their lives. Typhoon going, no! As he was very, very sad. We're going to be on Senior Latidos. I said that completely wrong, but that's okay. He's going to be using that degreaser. Going to be trying to get some nice axe kills or something. Just guarding that corner, but that mini sentry pissing him off, and he's going to go in some, you know, scouting duty, taking it out. No problem. That Circle Strafe of Doom. We're going to see him running. Look out, that's a spy. He had the Spidey sense sniffing him out of clean air. No bat belt needed. Meanwhile, the double heavy for this red team. Just going to be too powerful. They're going to be pushing back around the corner. The crit streak pop. Can the medic get out of time? No, Typhoon is down. But the heavy just so slow. He's not going to get in position time. And there we go. We do have Kubani going to be going down. The blue pyro going in for an ambush, though. And it looks like blue team might have a teleporter in that upstairs. As we do have this blue heavy spawning behind. That's going to be Veritas. He's going to be going. And the question is, did he want to try to push that cart without red team noticing or not? Doesn't look like there's any red players. So Sean, the pyro coming out, but Veritas is prepared. He had his gun spinned up, so that's not going to happen. Meanwhile, I'm back. Going to be... oh, my God. I'm getting all these names terribly wrong. Going to be taking down the heavy there. It looks like this blue engineer has a very nice setup behind enemy lines. And if the blue team does play this right, they could effectively shut down the red team in their spawn, just trap all these players, and push the cart to victory. Gonna see PR. He does spot this blue heavy back here. And now the soldier with the teleporter vapor trail. So he's gonna be... Oh my god, he got completely swarmed by like 5 blue players there. So he's gonna be taken down, of course. Meanwhile, Senior Latillo's going to be spawn camping the blue team. So blue team might have a teleporter behind enemy lines, but it was taken out, and now a bunch of them are going to be spawn camp. We're watching the Phlogister action. Going to be using the crits right away, but no, unable to reflect is going to be his downfall, as Moisture going to be taking him out there with that direct, or not direct hit, that black box. Going to be going on the kills fun cam, as he has been proven to be a fairly good sniper. He sees the pyro, gets a nice shot on him in there. Thought it was a headshot, but not quite sure. And it looks like he might have to fall back here. He's afraid of these blue players coming up from those areas above him. And a nice headshot into Hammer Barai, going to be taking down that spy. The Demo Man running up with the stickies and the pipes. Kills fun taken down as he was scoping in. He probably just should have ran for his life. We're going to be on the Fuchs cam. He's going to be the red medic. Needs a little more health, but he's going to be just fine. Rocking a very interesting setup. We do have his pocket demo man here. Not sure who that is. We're just going to wait and see what happens to his medic. Because now he's getting pressured. He does have full crit streak, but will he escape with his life? No. Hipster Hitler with the flare, taking him down, dropping that crit streak. We're going to be jumping around the cameras. We do have Fubar over by the point, just going to be spamming the map room, going down, trying to take down Hitler. But unfortunately, a PR beat him to it. Now he's just going to be running right into the heavy and taken down. For Rita's going to be destroying him, unfortunately. PR spotting out the spy, Himmabarai. But look out, there's so many spies for the blue team. There's like 27 of them. And it's just too powerful. All these red players just going to be stabbed down right here. Now, meanwhile, somebody's pushing the cart. No one's really paying attention. The question is, who is that? Apparently, I landed on the cart cam. That's the thing. It's going to be Moisture. And he did get it pushed very far forward. Meanwhile, Rebu getting a nice headshot into PR. All these blue players going down the ramp and on the upper gallery. The red team, can they respond time? No, blue Uber has been popped. And the cart's being pushed by the scout. No one's there to react. The engineer going up to stop it. Somehow stops it. Another scout jumps on. He's got the Girardi on him, but no, blue team does win the game.